Interestingly, that very day I had gotten on a bus with my roommate Rami, and we had headed down to Cappadocia, which is this nice area in central Anatolia that a lot of people like to visit. So we were just getting into Cappadocia when we started getting, our phones started buzzing, we started getting messages talking about things, and it was very unclear what was going on.
When we got to the hostel, all the people that were staying there, which there were like 3 or 4, all Turks, were watching TV really intently. We were wondering what was going on. I checked my phone and I had a message from our classmate, his name's Dante Mazzari, saying, "Is everything okay? I'm hearing that there are some bridges shut down in Istanbul."
We started reading news, and then we started watching news. We went downstairs and there was like a big TV there. There were other students living in that building. So we started watching the TV, and there was really no sleep after that, because we started hearing the planes, like F-16s, like flying over us, and like everyone was just like, what's going on?
So me and a friend of mine hopped into a cab, went home, and basically tried watching what was happening, but social media kept going down, like one after the other actually. Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and some of the major news channels as well.
And so when it started to become apparent, I could see that look of fear, and then that look of fear was translated directly onto the screen in the eyes of the broadcaster. It was the state-run news channel called TRT, and she was basically reporting on the coup. This is state-run, so it's pro-government. And then all of a sudden she stops, deadpans up left a little bit. Somebody hands her a sheet of paper. She looks absolutely terrified. And she reads a statement off the sheet of paper that basically says that this state-run news channel has been taken over by the Turkish military.
So we were basically watching what was going on, but there was kind of a state of disbelief because we weren't really sure what was going on. Turkey has a history of coups, but still this was something that was very surprising to everyone, and our host kept saying, like, this is going to be over very soon, like I can't believe this is happening, but it's not going to last.
I mean, I've been in some dicey places, but that was the first time that I've actually felt a country sort of tip on the balance between stability and what felt at the time like civil war, because there was gunfire and explosions and things in the not so far distance.
Just hearing those planes flying over us until the morning, and I was really worried that someone might have been injured, because I wasn't able to contact everyone. I would just start crying and then stop. Like, I was like in shock.
You can't learn from situations like a coup in Turkey if you don't go. And particularly in this program, in the MSFS program, I think that you have a unique opportunity to spend your summer overseas, and that can greatly, especially in a place where you might not be comfortable. So I, for example, specialize in South Asia, but I went to the Middle East, and that was great for just changing my perspective. So I would recommend that. I mean, I wasn't particularly comfortable where I was. I don't speak Arabic, but it was deeply valuable.
I think the lesson would be to always listen, even if you don't think that there's something to hear, right? Especially when it comes to foreign policy and trying to understand another side's viewpoint, or another country's philosophy, or another group's ideology.
Based on my time this summer, I think what I would suggest is that people take a risk. You look at Turkey from the outside perspective, you see terrorist attacks, coup, etc., and you're maybe worried about your safety and security going there. But you have to take a risk if you're interested in this sort of thing. So I would just suggest that people go out there and live the lives that other nationals are experiencing, because that's going to be as valuable, if not more valuable, than your academic work, and it will supplement it. So just be willing to take a risk and to go out there.